little bit of variable wind, it says today.
Yeah.
How was y'all's trip?
It was pretty good. Not too bad.
Not terrible out there.
Nah, not too bad.
That would suck about having a helicopter. You gotta get fuel brought to you.
Yeah. Yeah, they could pull up over there at the fuel pump still. They're just doing that because that old man, he didn't want to have to fuel it himself. I do that at Russellville too if I get avgas, because it's about, if you have your airplane on at Russellville hangar there or whatever, you get a discount. It's about a 10-cent difference or whatever, and I'd rather pay the 10-cent difference to have them come out there and do all the work instead of me having to pull everything out.
That's fair.
I wonder what this old Ford Ranger's doing here. It's been parked here for a little bit.
I don't know. Wonder if they're broken down there. Isn't that the maintenance guy's truck or somebody on the grounds truck?
I have no idea.
See it driving around.
I know you got to quit being eepy today.
Being eepy?
Yeah.
What's eepy?
Being grumpy.
Am I grumpy?
Yeah.
I don't mean to be grumpy.
Yeah. Oh, you're grumpy.
I'm in a meh mood. Not a bad mood. Not a good mood. But definitely not a bad mood.
I'll come see you on my birthday. You gotta be grumpy.
It's your birthday?
It is.
Damn, happy birthday. What are you, 28 now?
27.
27. Well, we can be 27 together for about a month. All right. Saline County traffic, Cessna 7005 Quebec, holding short runway 2, Saline County. All right. What are we gonna do today?
I guess we'll go out and do some ground maneuvers and stuff.
Woo!
Try to get some steep turns in.
Some steep turns for takeoff. We're up. Mixture rich. Should have knocked that a minute ago. Carb heat off. Keto heat off. Squawking good. Heading bug 20. Oh, that resets every time, huh? Not 20. The other one. And we'll go ahead and fix this, I guess. Alright, cabin door locked.
Oh, my cabin door is locked.
Landing light on. Our abort plan. If we're below 1,000 feet, we're looking for a field out somewhere in the front of us. If we're above 1,000 feet, we're going to try with conditions preventing a turn back. Okay. Time check. 11:38. Ready to go?
Ready to go.
I don't have my mount. I left my mount on my fireplace mantle this morning.
Oh, man.
Final looks clear. The pattern looks empty. I'll tell them we're about to head out. Saline County traffic, Cessna 7005 Quebec, departing runway 2, Saline County.
Alright, final looks clear. Sure, upwind look clear.
Looks good to me.
It was super busy here a while ago.
Yeah, I was very busy when I was first rolling in. I was like, good Lord, how many people need to be here today?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Oil temperature's in the green, oil pressure's good. Airspeed's alive, making good power.
Very good. Very, very good. Turn my volume down a little bit.
You mind turning my box on?
Check. Your box not on?
My box is not on, I can tell. Oh yeah, much better.
Oh yeah. You know you can turn it on high too. You got medium, high, and low.
I don't hear much of a difference between the two. I mean, there's a little bit of difference there, but
I'll put it back on medium. If that's what you like.
We were going out which way?
Downwind.
Saline County traffic, Cessna 7005 Quebec, turning right, crosswind, runway 2, Saline County. A little bit more. Saline County traffic, Cessna 7005 Quebec, turning right downwind, runway 2, Saline County. Dang, it's climbing fast.
Yeah, it is.
Not paying attention to it.
Not that fast because we got like minus 900 density altitude today.
Yeah. That would make sense.
So I want to pitch. Pitch back down for 1400. A little bit bumpy right over this section, but everything else seemed pretty good.
Whiskey Tango, we are. Altimeter 3,021 inches of mercury.
Alright, we can make a radio call, say that we're going to depart downwind to the southeast.
Saline County traffic, Cessna 7005 Quebec, departing the downwind to the southeast, Saline County. A little lower here.
Alright, you can go ahead and start climbing.
Alright, where are we climbing to then?
We'll go to 2000.
Climbing to 2000. To the southeast.
There we go.
Hey Steve, you on? Yeah, I'm up there. Yeah, we just switched frequencies from center. It looks like winds are light and variable. Usually the preferred runway when you come over the ridge is join a left downwind with 27. Right down at the they're using 9. Oh, okay. All right, sounds good. The southwest, I'll be independent on a right base of runway 9. Yeah.
Probably good to like have your phone open with the ForeFlight. That way you can have it like resting right here.
Who is calling me while I'm in the sky?
Mean traffic, citation 513 Whiskey Tango is out to the northeast, 5500.
You're gonna have to
Getting ready to turn in and shoot.
get out of here, dude.
Practice ILS, runway 27. We'll do a vest approach.
Wish I had my damn clamp. It's hard to.
Okay, and the Skylane, be landing on runway 9 will be a full
Right here anyway. Usually it kind of stays right there.
Yeah, well, with this thing on the back of it, it probably doesn't want to stay there.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's better.
Alright, give us a right turn to south. Are you hot?
A little bit, sun on this black jacket. Alright, right turn to south.
Rockwell traffic 7546 right down. Runway 39.
Traffic command 77 Central Sierra, 10 to the northwest, and on runway 8 full stopping.
Main traffic, citation to Whiskey Tango is at J-Bone, turning southbound to Heflin for the practice.
And I need to like crank the tack on down to keep us from soaring.
Well, pitch, power, trim a little bit if you need to.
Trying to avoid trimming, over trimming. I get yelled at for that. There we go. Maintain outside visual reference.
Mid traffic, Cessna 04 Echo, 10 miles to the east for landing.
Memphis.
Really need to add some power in there.
And mean traffic, Skyline 51813 is 4.5 miles right base to runway 9.
Like 24, yeah. I don't know what they're talking about, but I've got a group message bugging me right now. Nope, get up there. Fucking windy today. Not windy, just a little bumpy.
Yeah. Hey Steve, we're 15 minutes out, 26 miles.
I'll wait, no problem.
And Mina traffic, Skyline 51815 is turning 3.5 mile final for runway 9, full stop, Mina.
Mina traffic, citation to Whiskey Tango is Heflin inbound, practice ILS 27, approach Mina.
Why do we keep climbing? Not like I'm pulling or pushing, it's just like every time we hit a pocket of turbulence it like wants to soar.
Yeah. Yeah, we're right there.
Wonderful day to fly.
Yeah, it is.
Skies are blue. Haze is mild.
Let's see. Alright, my controls, your controls. Let's see where these got some towers out here somewhere. Oh, there goes my phone.
Mina traffic through Whiskey Tango is LS inbound on the ILS 27. We should be shooting at this approach. Roger. I'll make sure I stay clear of you.
Should be a tower right over there off our left wing somewhere.
See anything? Unless it's just talking about the power lines. I doubt it though.
K72 Foxtrot, Charlie just departed runway 3.
I see one right there.
Yeah,
See it?
the only one I've seen though.
Yeah, that's the one it's talking about.
Okay.
So we got one there. We got one right there.
Yep.
To the left of it. There should be one right on
yeah, I see this one here. One past that field area?
Okay.
Maybe?
Maybe so. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to do some S-turns. So we're going to go to pivotal altitude, which in this plane is 100 miles an hour, so we're looking over the ground, so we're going to be looking about 1,000 feet, so we want to be about 1,000 feet, so we were looking at right about 1,500 for our altitude.
Jacksonville traffic, 639 Delta Romeo, 10 miles to the northeast. We entering downwind for runway 5. Jacksonville traffic. The south Woolwich intersect.
We're going to use this power line right here. So what we're going to do, we're going to stay about 1,200 feet, or sorry, 1,400 feet. About right. So this is going to be an S-turn, and so when we cross over, we're going to be wings level. As soon as we cross over, we want to start our turn. We want to enter on the downwind. So today the wind's kind of variable, so...
Report air traffic, Citation 129, Lima Tango 11 east and down runway 36 in the air, please advise Newport.
And now we're right over the top, so we're going to start our turn.
What degree are we looking for?
Just a constant rate turn.
Okay.
Trying to keep it constant. Alright, so we got that. And then when we get a tailwind, we're going to have to turn a little bit sharper. So the wind's blowing this way, so we're going to have to turn a little bit sharper on this right here. Because we're going to increase our ground speed, right?
Right.
Alright, and as soon as we want to level back out, right when we get to about the middle of that. Alright, so now we're going to start one to the right. Keep it on 1400. Down we're looking at the instruments, then looking outside. Mostly focusing on outside.
Yeah.
Alright, so now this one's going to be turning into a headwind, so we're going to have a little bit shallower return coming out of this one.
Swing County traffic, Cherokee 320 Tango departure runway 02,
we're not going
Swing
as
County.
fast. Right. And then right when we get back over the middle, you want to cross over and then go right back to wings level. Just like that. And then you can start another one to the left. Keeping that 1,300 feet. Referencing the outside. Keeping that constant turn coming. Constant turn coming. Maintaining that 1,400. Alright, so we're going to get a little bit of a tailwind when we turn back in this way. Alright, so right when we get back over, wings level. Boom, like that.
So we're not looking for the radiuses to be the same. We're looking for the turn to wings level to be directly over the section.
Yeah, we kind of want the same radius because it's kind of like a gradual. What it's doing is you're learning how to fly the airplane in turns in different wind configurations. Yeah, because we're going from a tailwind to a crosswind to a headwind, you know. But yeah, we want to try to keep our radius, you know, somewhat the same. Because, I mean, honestly, we could do a real gradual turn all the way around and then have wings level by the time we get back over if we wanted to, right?
Yeah.
So we'll go over here and I'll get you lined back up. So pivotal altitude is what our ground speed is. And there's an equation that we do to figure out what our pivotal altitude is. So like, even a Boeing 737 will have a pivotal altitude that it can fly at. It might not be 1,400 feet because they're going super fast across the ground, so it might be 5,000 feet for them. They can do this exact way right here.
What is pivotal altitude?
County traffic,
It's an equation for your ground speed versus what your visual reference is with how you're going to maneuver around the ground. So it's a ground reference, maneuvering altitude.
Okay. Also trying to keep an eye on where I would land.
Yeah.
Trying to get a habit of that too.
Yep, exactly. We got a bunch of fields right here.
Yep.
Got a bunch of little dirt roads that we can take if we need to. Alright, your controls.
My controls.
You're gonna have to close that vent. It's freezing me out. Normally I'm hot. Alright, so right here is our
Whiskey Tango is out to the north, maneuvering to the northeast for another practice left 27 approach.
Saline County traffic, Cessna 7005 Quebec is 12 miles to the southeast, maneuvering at 1400 feet.
So we want to go back to the other side and make a loop around?
We can start on this side. It's a downwind.
16.5 to the southwest. We'll be doing inbound on the ILS for 2 ground practice miles.
So we want to be at 1400?
Yep. Yeah, our ground speed increased. Yeah, that means we're downwind. Alright, there's 1400, level out.
Looking to come over at wings level. And then
Initiate.
turn this way.
Right rudder. That turn coming. That right rudder in there. Alright, let's start our other one.
Jack Stell traffic, 639 Delta Romeo, downwind, runway 5. Jack Stell traffic.
Alright, good job. Go ahead and do another one to the right. Right rudder. It was all the way over there. Don't make me get back in your ass again about that rudder.
Sorry. I was doing decently with it. Now I'm falling off.
Unit traffic, citation to Whiskey Tango, 17 miles to the northeast, inbound on the outlet.
So these should be wider out here, because I know I'm going to hit a tailwind on the return.
Not necessarily. You just want to. You'll have to turn sharper whenever you turn in. Go. Oh, right rudder.
Let's do another.
Right rudder.
I can feel it. I'm just not pushing hard enough because I don't know how much bank I'm getting a feel for how much bank I'm putting in it. We're going for the far side of this here, right?
Just in the middle. That'd be fun.
Okay.
We are at 1,500 feet too, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed that just now.
Alright, very good. Now take us back around and go over there and start over at the beginning.
Jacksdale traffic, 639 Delta Romeo, turning face, runway 5, Jacksdale traffic.
Go on and get down to 1400.
County 71535, inbound runway 02, 12 up 3000. We're going to be doing a ILS approach to 02 with a 10.
Alright. I would probably pick this field to the left. Is that a terrible idea?
Nope. You can make it,
Much free traffic is set jet 588, citation XLS, currently 20 miles to the west, will be left base for runway 36, demonstrate.
Run our checklist. That looks like a really, really rough ass fucking field.
Yeah.
Why don't we aim for that dirt road?
Okay.